Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Jay from TNJ. And make sure you hit that like button. This Redskins franchise is back, and we're looking at the wild card results here. Sorry for not posting for a couple of days. I was out of town, and on top of that, I got sick. So sorry if I do sound a little bit sick. I'm still getting over it. But looking at the results, we see in the AFC, the Chiefs actually beat Oakland by 3 points. They advance, and then the Eagles beat the Seahawks by only 2. And I've actually seen in a couple of franchise sims that the Seahawks actually end up winning Super Bowls and end up going to Super Bowl. So, I mean, I'm surprised they're that good in this Madden, but I mean, to each his own, I guess. But looking at Denver, they did beat Pittsburgh on the road. So flashback to that Tebow game when Denver beat the Steelers by a touchdown in overtime. This one was a touchdown win as well. And then we defeated the Redskins. So since we were the lower seed, we did advance, but that means we play the top seed. And you can see it right here. We go up against the Green Bay Packers, and we did play them earlier in the season, and we kind of rattled Rodgers a little bit. We forced him to 2 interceptions, so hopefully we do the same here. And then looking at the other games here, the Chiefs and Patriots are there, Eagles and Rams, and then Broncos and Jaguars. So let's hop into this action. So we actually do get some snow here for the first time this season, and we are underway on the road versus the number 1 seed in the NFC, the Green Bay Packers. And you know their offense will always be great because they have number 12 at the helm. And if you look at his stats, 29 touchdowns, 8 interceptions, 4,100 yards, pretty much 4,200. I don't think that's an Aaron Rodgers-like season. You would think he would have more yards, more touchdowns, and probably less interceptions. So I don't want to say he had a down year, but it definitely could have been better. So here he is under center, getting going already, finding one of his favorite targets over the years, Randall Cobb there for the first down. But on a 2nd and 10, going over to the left side, this time Mercedes Lewis will get the reception. So now facing a 3rd and 10 here from the 46. Clean pocket, no pass rush to speak of. Nobody is getting in. He's going to throw over the middle, but this one is going to be picked off by Zach Brown, the all-pro. Hear me again. All-pro middle linebacker. He comes up with yet another pick as he led the league in interceptions this season. So here comes Alex Smith out onto the field, leading this offense here on a play action, trying to get rid of it, but gets hit on the throw. So facing a 3rd and 9 here from the 43-yard line. Here's Alex Smith throwing to the left side. This time Jordan Reed is holding onto it for the first completion and the first down of the evening for the Redskins. So here is Chris Thompson getting the handoff up the middle, 6 yards on a 2nd and 4. Play action pass, nice throw that time, getting it to Jamison Crowder over the middle. That's a perfectly thrown ball by Alex Smith. So now on a 1st and 10 here, close to the 20-yard line, throw it across the middle, and this time Chris Thompson comes up with a nice catch that time and gets us inside the 5. And on the next play, finishing it off is Jamison Crowder, and he scores the first touchdown of the game here as we take the 7-0 lead. And that is something that Madden might have to fix in this game. It seems like when you get down to the goal line, the CPU defense runs all-out blitzes, but you can see back out on defense, Deron Payne, his 8th sack of the season, led our team as he comes up with the sack. So now facing a 3rd and long, Aaron Rodgers cannot deliver that pass. His receiver can't hold on to the ball. So we do force a punt already. So here is Geis back out on offense and continuing his big season that time, going for almost 25 yards on that carry. So now on a 1st and 10, play action pass, throw it to the right side. And look at that pitch and catch to Jordan Reed on the sideline. And we are now past the 50-yard line as Darius Geis gets the handoff up the middle to the 24. Now facing a 3rd and 5. Here's Alex Smith under center. Going to roll outright, throw to the right side. And he's going to find the veteran Vernon Davis there for the first down. So now inside the 5-yard line, and they're sending a blitz, and they sent another all-out blitz and come up with the sack. But that time, we were getting rid of the ball. We just took the sack. For some reason, Alex Smith did not throw the ball. So now on a 3rd and goal, getting it out to Jordan Reed, picking up a block, but he cannot make a move and get in to the end zone. So we do have to settle for the field goal, and that makes it 10-0. Now, 1st and 10, back on the next drive. Look at Rodgers. That time, Shane Ray playing a little zone coverage, which he usually doesn't do. Comes up with the deflection, and then on a 2nd and 10, throwing the ball deep, but look at Rodgers. He's just not on his game so far in this game. 2 for 7, and he just missed a wide open guy down the sideline. Probably could have went for a score, but on a 3rd and 10, he does recover, does get the first down. Now he's past the 50-yard line, giving the ball to Ty Montgomery for a good 8-yard carry. So now facing a 3rd and 6 here. Here's Aaron Rodgers from the 32-yard line. Going to have another clean pocket. Where is the pressure? He's going to have all day to throw this ball. And finally, Randall Cobb is going to get open. That's actually Devontae Adams. And he's going to move the chain. So now at the 18-yard line, here's Ty Montgomery with the spin move and getting past the 10-yard line, inside the 10. So now facing a 1st and goal here from the 8-yard line. Aaron Rodgers going to throw the fade route.
Bruh.
And look at Devontae Adams over 2 defenders coming up with that amazing catch as he throws the ball into the stands. And that is going to be a 10-7 lead now for the Redskins. So now back on offense. Can Alex Smith actually continue his hot start? I mean, he's only had 1 incompletion up to this point as he gives the ball to Darius Geis here for the first down heading into the 2nd quarter. So now on a 2nd and 5, here's a play action pass throw into the right side, and look at these throws. He is right on the money with these throws. That time it's a first down. So now 3rd and 6 here, play action to Chris Thompson, and look, we run the receiver screen, and Paul Richardson has a running lane. He's gonna make it all the way into the end zone. That play was not on the scouting report. We haven't run that play all season, and we save it for the perfect time. They send a blitz, nobody's out there, and Paul Richardson takes it all the way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that's the type of speed we love to see from our receivers, because he is our speed demon for sure, and getting him and Jamison Crowder in space is definitely dangerous. So here comes Aaron Rodgers back out onto the field, and here's Rodgers finding Randall Cobb. And if you notice these camera angles now, it's kind of a glitch in the game. I don't know what it is, but some games it seems like, after each tackle, look at this camera angle. It focuses on the ball, and it's pretty annoying, to be honest. So on a 3rd and 6, here from the 45, here's Rodgers tossing over the middle, and this time finding Jimmy Graham, but Jimmy Graham is going to drop the ball, and they are going to have to punt the ball away. So now giving the ball to Geis. There's that camera angle again. So, I'm starting to think, man, I don't know. I need to try to fix this. So I end up quitting the game, and you can go ahead and resume the game after you get out of it. So you just go back to the franchise and continue playing. So 16-7. You can see I'm not cheating or anything. So we go back into the game. But look at this.
Bruh.
The weather is no longer snowing. And look at even my jerseys. I mean, the jerseys are even different. You can see the socks mainly. I had red socks on before, and now they're white. So I don't know what just happened if EA does not save the weather in the jerseys. But I resumed the game, and the weather is sunny. So now we have Weathergate. So back out on offense to resume this game. Here on a 3rd and 18, here's Alex Smith from the shotgun this time, throwing out to the right side, and look at Jamison Crowder. He's going to go up and snag that pass and convert on the first down. So now, past the 50-yard line, here's Chris Thompson getting the draw play to the 41-yard line on a 2nd and 5. Next play action to Thompson, rolling out right, but we're going to take the sack. But look at Trent Williams. He falls on the ball and then pops right back up. Take another look at this. He falls on it and then pops right back up. and tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, and he does. So now 3rd and 10 here. Here's Alex Smith from the pocket, but nobody's open. He takes a sack. Kenny Clark this time, and we do have to punt the ball away. So now 1st and 10. Here is Rodgers back out on offense, giving the ball to Ty Montgomery, and he's picking up a gain of 7. So now a couple of plays later, 3rd and 3. Here is Rodgers throwing to the right side. He's going to find Cobb for the 1st down. So now 2nd and 9 once again. Here is Montgomery, handoff up the middle for a nice gain. But on a 3rd and 4, here is Rodgers from the shotgun once again. Clean pocket, finding Devontae Adams for the 1st down. So now Rodgers past the 50-yard line. Once again, running that same play, that out route to Randall Cobb. Now they are into field goal range. So 1.5 minutes left in the 1st half. And here is Rodgers throwing to the left side, and Geronimo Allison almost falls into the end zone, but they're going to be at the 1-yard line. So on a 1st and goal, here's Rodgers, a simple slant route, and it's wide open to Allison, and that's going to be a touchdown as Green Bay trims this lead down to just 2 points. So now here we are before halftime, and here is Alex Smith doing Alex Smith things, making accurate throws, and here he is giving it off to Chris Thompson, and now we are in business. We have 1 timeout left, 20 seconds left in the half. I think we might be able to score some points. So now on a 1st and 10, here's Alex Smith throwing the ball deep, but this one is going to be slightly overthrown, and Jair Alexander is there for the interception right before half. But look at this. We missed a wide open receiver across the middle, and then on top of that, we overthrew him just by a little bit, and that caused the interception. So going into halftime, we kind of missed on that opportunity, and we are only up by 2 points. But starting the 2nd half, we start with the ball. So now to start the 2nd half, here is Alex Smith coming back out onto the field. After a pretty strong 1st half, here he is giving the ball to Geis to open it up. But Geis has kind of been held in check. He had 1 big run, but besides that, nothing else. And on a 3rd and 10, here is Paul Richardson one more time, putting the juke move on Clinton Dix and picking up the big 1st down. So now 2nd and 11, play action pass one more time, throwing to the left side, but this time Jair Alexander is going to be there one more time for his 2nd interception of the game. That was slightly underthrown, and Jair Alexander takes advantage, and now Green Bay gets the ball back in their own territory. So now here is Aaron Rodgers coming back out on the field, throwing the ball out to Jimmy Graham, and he stopped on the tackle. 2nd and 6, here is Rodgers throwing a slant route, but this time DJ Swearinger comes in with the hitters, and he straight lays out Geronimo Allison. And look at DJ, he sees the play the whole way and just lays the sticks on him, and we take over after our turnover. As here we go, we need to put these points on the board because we cannot give Aaron Rodgers a shot at coming back. We all know how great he is. So on a 3rd and 6, here's Alex Smith diving for the 1st down marker and picking it up for the 1st down. So now Darius Geis, here he is getting going, and he gets close to the 15-yard line. Now we're facing a 3rd and 1. Here's Alex Smith giving it off to Geis, and Geis, look at him dragging Muhammad Wilkerson inside the 10-yard line. So now on a 2nd and goal, play action fake, and look at Alex Smith getting out of the pocket. Accurate throw to the veteran Vernon Davis, and that's going to be a touchdown. Going to put us up by 2 scores. And by the way, we actually missed the extra point earlier, so that's going to make it a 23-14 game. So now here is Aaron Rodgers back out on offense, this time using his legs, and that's where teams try to stop him because he is more of a runner as a quarterback. Not more of a runner, but he can run as well as pass, and his feet and extending plays, that's what makes him really, really dangerous. So now Rodgers back across the 50-yard line. Here he is giving it to Ty Montgomery, and Ty Montgomery's going to pick up a few yards on that carry. I'm surprised they haven't used Jamal Williams. He's mainly their best running back, but they have Ty Montgomery, and I wonder if Jamal Williams is hurt. So we do stop him on 3rd down, and they line up to punt the ball on 4th down. But look at this, it's a fake, and they snap it to the fullback. And for some reason, that throw was just horrible. It was a wide open receiver. They try to pull one over on us, and they do not convert. So now we take back over, up 2 scores here on a 3rd and 5, rolling out to the right. And look at Chris Thompson wide open, and he gets that pass and holds on after the hit. And now we are in business, in a great position here to put some points on the board. So now facing a 3rd and 8, rolling out to the right, trying to throw the ball to B. And look at this, it's going to be tipped. And Josh Doctson, I thought he would have a chance at that, but Jake Ryan rolling out with the quarterback actually got to that and tipped it. So now we are up 12 in the 3rd quarter, almost into the 4th. So here's Rodgers throwing across the middle, and Jimmy Graham can't hold on to that one. So now on a 3rd and 9, here is Aaron Rodgers faking the ball to the running back, throwing across the middle, and that one is going to be tipped. DJ Swearinger is having himself a game. 3 deflections, a forced fumble. He is killing up to this point. So now back out on offense here. We can run the clock a little bit by running the ball. So here we are, giving it to Geisen. Look at this cut back lane to the outside. He picks up a block from Jamison Crowder and is going to pick up the 1st down yardage. So that's the first big run since that one we had in the 1st quarter. So now on a 2nd and 12, here we are throwing to the left side, but Clinton Dix is going to jump in front of that one, and he's going to make a move, stiff arm Alex Smith, and he's going to get in for the touchdown. So now we are in trouble, because when you allow the Green Bay Packers defense to score and they have Aaron Rodgers on the other side, we need to be careful. So now back out on offense here, finding Josh Doctson on the throw across the middle, moving the chain. So now we start the 4th quarter up by 5 points, and we got to run this ball as much as we can. So here we are, giving it to Darius Geis, getting the 1st down close to the 50-yard line. So now 1st and 10 at the 50. Here's Darius Geis getting another running lane, but he takes a huge hit from behind by Nick Perry, who's been having himself one of the best games I've seen from him, and he forces the fumble. What do you know it? The first fumble that Geis has all season comes in the playoffs on the road versus the #1 seed. This was very, very crucial in this game, as now you can see Rodgers is acting like Rodgers now as he makes that pass across the middle, this time throwing to Randall Cobb to the right side and completing that one for about 7 yards. So now facing a 3rd and 6 here, play action fake, throwing the ball deep, and look at that perfect touch on that pass and finding Mercedes Lewis for the touchdown. And Rodgers is now in a groove, as now he puts his team up by 1 point. So they do elect to go for the 2-point conversion. And here he is from the shotgun, having all day to throw the ball. Finally, Shane Ray gets to him, but he breaks a tackle, and he recovers and throws to Jimmy Graham for the 2-point conversion. So now, down by 3 points, we need to get something going. And on the 2nd play from our own 23, going deep, and we see that Paul Richardson has an open lane past the quarterback. And man, what a perfect throw by Alex Smith. So now on a 2nd and 7, here's Jamison Crowder getting open and getting the 1st down. So now 2nd and 10, here is Chris Thompson getting stopped. So now facing a crucial 3rd and 10, we need to convert this 1st down here. We don't want to settle for the field goal, but Clay Matthews is there with the contained pressure, and he comes up with the sack. So we do have to settle for the field goal, but look who's coming around the edge, getting the block, and look at this, Josh Jones picks it up, and he is going to take this one all the way to the house. What a turn of events. First, Geis fumbles his first ball of the season, then a blocked field goal for a touchdown. Wow, have this game changed here in the fourth quarter, as now we're down by 10. So back out onto the field. We're trying to get rid of it, but Nick Perry, 4 sacks in this game, a forced fumble. He is just leaving his imprint all over this game. So now on a 3rd and 17, a desperation throw. Jair Alexander comes up with his 3rd interception. So now Aaron Rodgers back out onto the field here in our territory now. So he throws the screen pass and loses 5, so kind of puts him out of field goal range. So now on a 3rd and 18 after a 3-yard loss, give it to Ty Montgomery, and Ty Montgomery's getting a little bit of the yardage back, but they are just at the edge of field goal range. And look at Mason Crosby, misses wide left, and we have another opportunity to drive down the field and put some points on the board. So here's Alex Smith back out onto the field now. 2nd and 13 after a first misplay, loss of 3, and we get the reception over the middle to Josh Doxson. So now 1st and 10 here at the 43-yard line, thrown across the middle. Jamison Crowder converts on the first down. No huddle, we're running no huddle, trying to get these plays off on a play action. Here's Alex Smith throwing to the right side, finding Paul Richardson this time. Once again, Paul Richardson's having a big game. So now 3rd and 10 here after the 2-minute warning. Here's Alex Smith, not enough time to throw this ball, trying to wait for his receivers to get open, and he takes a big sack. So we do want to kick this field goal with our wins, not against our backs, against us, and we do convert. So we have an interesting situation. 2 timeouts left and a minute 18 left. So if we stop them on 3 straight plays, we'll have to use 2 timeouts. We'll have about 30 seconds left to drive down the field. So instead of kicking an outside kick and giving them a field goal, we decided to kick it deep. So 3 stops is all we needed. On the first play, Ty Montgomery gets a carry and a wide open hole up the middle. And just like we did not want, they convert the first down and eventually run the clock. And what a way to lose this game on a blocked field goal, a pick 6, and Darius Geis's first fumble of the season. I mean, who would have guessed this? Look, we outplayed them in pretty much every statistical category on offense. Alex Smith outthrew Aaron Rodgers, 429 yards, 3 touchdowns, but 4 picks. One of those was an errant throw before the first half. That kind of hurt us as well. But looking at Rodgers, he had 251 yards through the air, 3 touchdowns and 1 pick. I feel like he did not play like himself. But I feel like, man, we let this one slip out of our hands, and the miracle Washington season is through. And Paul Richardson did actually have a big game, but man, what a way to go out on the road, Weathergate, everything. I mean, just insane. So we have a lot of questions to address in the offseason. I think that we are actually in prime position to at least be this type of team coming into next year, where we can make the playoffs and just build on what we have. Hopefully our veterans don't regress a lot, because we don't have a lot of young guys on defense that we can depend on, and that's going to be pretty crucial going forward. So you see on defense, Green Bay, they just absolutely got after Alex Smith. 7 sacks in this game, 4 by Nick Perry. It was just a big game by Nick Perry. He had a forced fumble, 4 sacks. I mean, he was all over this game, as I feel like he won this game for the Packers. So that's going to do it for this episode, man. I mean, we're going into the offseason, hopefully getting a little bit better. I don't think we need to make any crucial, huge changes. We just need to pretty much address our offensive line and pass rush. I think that those are the 2 priorities. But we'll address that in the next episode, so you don't want to miss that. So hit subscribe, hit that like button. The Redskins, we didn't bring home a trophy at all, but we did make the playoffs. We turned heads. We surprised a lot of people. So let's do this again next year. So stay tuned. Let's get it. Let's go.